Saturday is a first warning impact day. We use terms like impact and alert to describe really what the weather is going to be like for you. And with this particular first warning impact day, it's just a nuisance. It's some showers and thunderstorms early in the morning. Wind gusts could be as high as 40, some small hail, some heavy rain, some lightning from some of these. But the majority of us, no risk of severe weather here in the central part of the state whatsoever. Clouds have thickened over Birmingham this afternoon. We made it to 78 before dropping back down to 72 out at Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport. Some showers mainly north of the Birmingham Metro up into Blount County. It's raining. One little tiny shower where it's fairly heavy over the north end of Inland Lake, and that's tracking toward northern St. Clair County. Some light rain around Locust Fork, and then some showers in Marion County, Fayette County, Walker, Winston, and then a few sprinkles here close to Highway 69 in southwest Coleman County. Rain will expand through the rest of this evening into early tomorrow morning. In the short term, about a 50-50 chance of rain between now and midnight. That climbs to about 70% through tomorrow morning. But with temperatures falling, there's not a lot of instability to keep these storms going. So they're not likely to be all that intense here in the central part of the state. But tomorrow afternoon, as a cold front pushes in and some lingering showers hang around, there will be at least some risk of a few severe storms down across the southern part of the state. Timeline through tomorrow morning, midnight to 5 a.m. This is where you're going to find the greatest clustering of thunderstorms just north of Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Trussville, Springville, Gadsden, and Center, through Coleman, through Jasper, Haleyville, Double Springs, Fayette, Winfield. 3 a.m. to 8 a.m., the better chance of thunderstorms will be in the central part of the state. And then with the front moving south from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's mostly just a few spotty showers and storms around Montgomery and Prattville. But then later into the evening, those storms will become much more widespread closer to the Alabama-Florida state line. So there you see the clusters of storms that'll be in progress. Think about this just almost like summertime, where they're just hit or miss. Some folks are getting heavy rain. Some are not getting anything at all. Through 2 and 3 a.m., the downpours are working their way through Birmingham and Shelby County, Calhoun County, Etowah County. That's 4:30 a.m. And then we get here to about 5 to 6, and most of it's over by that point. 7 o'clock, there's hardly anything left in the central part of the state, but then our attention will turn down towards South Alabama. From Montgomery County and Lowndes County, Lee County, south down to Dothan, and into the panhandle of Florida, coastal Alabama. Some of the storms that move down that way, they will pack a punch with some hail and some strong gusty winds that could be as high as 50 or 60 miles per hour. Look at the timeline there. 7 p.m. All that's way down here south of Troy, close to Andalusia, Bruton, and then down toward Bay Minette. So this weekend, it's still warm on Saturday, but boy, does Sunday bring a change. 49 on Sunday. We'll be at 35 Sunday morning, 43 by lunchtime, 44 still hanging on in the 50s and the 40s through 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We also get a stiff northwest wind gusting close to 30 miles per hour. Look what that does to the feels like temperature. That's the small number, 7:30 a.m. Feels like it's in the 20s around here. What a wake-up call. 44 for a high on Monday after a freeze early in the morning. Now forecasting 23 on Tuesday morning. We start to rebound with some showers likely again by next Thursday.